play and call it work.
Hey everybody, Matthew and Quirk here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to Game 3 of our Victory's Vengeance 30k narrative campaign. Woo! We got Quirk and his Alpha Legion again against my Salamanders, but the dice have not been kind to Quirk's Alpha Legion, and they are suffering. You've lost your leaders, your hero has like 2 consequences on him right now.
He's hurting.
I have a consequence on mine as well, but I am up in so much of the supply that it's not even really funny. Getting 2-up ammo rolls, getting to re-roll my runs and charges and initiative tests. So it's pretty brutal. So we're going to be doing a special scenario to give Quirk a chance on the traitor side. Because essentially, if you didn't know that, well, that's the way we're going to be doing this. If one side swings too far, we'll do a special scenario that favors the other side to give them a chance to come back. And if they fail at that, well then, there's not much we can do about that. And then we'll play regular missions as well. And then we'll do special missions to try to help somebody swing it back and forth. And our goal will be, over the games that we'll be playing over the next few weeks, to see the campaign swing back and forth until we have a victor declared. And so this one's going to be based on a smash and grab. The Alpha Legion are going to be ambushing a convoy of Salamander Rhinos, and their job is to destroy those Rhinos. And I guess that's not smash and grab, it's smash and, get out, and that kind of thing. But yes, so Quirk has built his list with that in mind. I will go over the scenario in more detail, but don't forget, this is the last game of our first week. So all the games today were available for free as a free preview for the entire campaign. And if you get the Vault membership using the link in the video description below before week 2 comes out, so if week 2 is already out, then the offer's already expired, and I'm sorry about that, then you'll get access to the entire narrative campaign even if you cancel your Vault membership. So we really want you to try it out. It's the lifeblood of MiniWarGaming. It's what allows us to operate. And most people who get into the Vault keep their Vault membership. And so we know it's just a matter of getting people to try it out. They see the thousands of battle reports and painting tutorials behind the scenes and all of that. So use the link below if you're not already a Vault member. And as of next week, only the first mission will be free, and the other games will be in the MiniWarGaming Vault. And that offer will expire, and you'll just have to get a normal Vault membership, and then you can see it anyways that way too. So we're going to jump into it, take a look at the current status of the armies and the heroes and leaders and action points and supply points and everything else, and talk about the scenario. On this side we have my Salamanders. Now I still have my hero and my leader. I've got Firedrake, I'm forgetting his name already, Firedrake Master Shiel, and a Pyre class Warden Holden Ver. And Firedrake Master, we won the last game, but he did go down and he was a little embarrassed. And so he was maimed in that fight. And because of that, he has to reroll 1 successful to hit in close combat every round. He does have a Mastercrafted. I'm not going to have them cancel out. Instead, the Mastercrafted could reroll one of the misses, and I have to reroll one of the successes. And so, but I can't reroll, so they won't stack on top of each other, but I have enough attacks that one could affect and the other could affect at the same time. And I chose for his Return to Glory thing, his objective, so that he can get rid of that consequence, as the one where I have to be in my enemy's deployment zone, and I can't be in my deployment zone for more than 1 turn. So I gotta get out of there and not go back into there, and then not die and be in my enemy deployment zone. If I do that, then I'll get rid of that consequence. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to pay action points to do so. Speaking of action points, I start this game with 7, although I'm gonna get 2 more for having a leader, but I had 7 action points carry over from last game. And I have 15 supply points left over in my pool. And I have everything in the abundant category, which means my ammo rolls are 2+. I can bring 350 points. And all of my guys can re-roll any of the dice when doing runs, charges, or initiative tests. So that's going to be quite nice, because normally I suck at running and charging. Initiative tests, not so much, but for any reactionary fire, that'll make them extra nasty. And then I have my army. Now, because of the scenario, I get 1 Rhino for free, and then I have to purchase 2 others. There needs to be 3 Rhinos on my side. And all of them are kitted up the same. They'll have dozer blades and heavy flamers. And then I have the rest of my 350 points, so it's 100 points for those 2 Rhinos, so my other 250 points. So I've got 5 veterans here. And then we've got 4 support with Flamer, 2 support with Melta, another Pyro class, and a Terminator in Cataphracti armor with 2 Lightning Claws. He'll most likely be joining with my Firedrake, my Master Shiel. and just providing him a little bit of company. He's not a character, though. I still have to purchase more leaders. I do have 15 supply points in the bank, and so if I have extra supply points after this, although it will cost me 45 supply points just to maintain the level I'm at, so I'm not likely going to be able to stay up there for more than this game just because of how expensive it is, especially once you find out how the scenario works. It's going to be a little harder for me to get more supply points in this game.
Coming over to the Alpha Legion, we've still got my hero, Craig, who is hurting quite a bit. He's maimed, he's shocked, so he has to reroll a successful hit in melee, and he has to roll an extra die when doing morale and pinning checks, and discard the lowest. We take the two highest.
Oh, so even though he's stubborn at least, right? So that'll help him, but...
that might help.
You don't have any action points, though, right?
I have 0 action points to start. Now, the redemption that I took for this one is I have to kill more things with shooting than any other hero, friend, or foe this game. So... looking at what Matt brought, I pretty much have to shoot and kill one guy, and I should be able to redeem myself.
Yeah, even if you die.
Even if I die.
As long as you kill one thing with your hero, with shooting, then he's redeemed. So if he does not somehow get that, then he deserves that horrible morale, because his morale will be really broken.
More than likely, and I'm not looking forward to that.
Now, what's the state of your resources?
So the state of my resources right now, I have 9 in the bank. I spent 10 last game to bump myself back up to a 300-point army, which is kind of helping me out this game, but as a result of that, I now do ammo checks on a 4+, and also if I do any runs, charges, or sweeping advances...
or move through cover, or difficult terrain.
I have to roll an extra die and discard the highest.
Yeah, so you're slower at your runs and your charges and your difficult terrains.
So that kind of hurts quite a bit.
Yeah, and the 4-up ammo really sucks, because then you have a good chance of running out of ammo when that happens. So what is your 300 points then?
So for my 300 points, I kind of tailored it a little bit to the scenario. With my veterans, I have 2 veterans that have meltas, so they should be able to help me pop a Rhino or 2. Then I have... well, that's pretty much it for them. I went ahead and did the tactic of, I think it's Monster Hunter?
Machine Hunter, or whatever. The +1 armor penetration one.
So my meltas are going to be essentially shooting at strength 9, and my bolters are going to be essentially shooting at strength 5 whenever it comes to trying to pen the armor of a vehicle. So,
or you can huck a crack grenade at strength 7.
Yeah.
All sorts of fun stuff. In close combat, then you'll be strength 5 in close combat too, so that's nice.
Definitely going to help. Then they're going to be riding around in a Rhino. Went ahead and gave it a dozer blade just to help me out, because I tend to roll 1s when I'm trying to drive through terrain. Over to the right, I've got 2 jet bikes. Now I've gone ahead and given both of them Melt-A-Bombs, so their mission is to basically drive up to a Rhino, slap a Melt-A-Bomb on it, blow it up, and then get out of dodge. And lastly, I had 30 points left over that I spent on a support marine who has another Melt-A-Bomb, or Melt-A-Gun, and I'm going to be using the Alpha Legion tactic Infiltrate to try and put him further up the board and maybe get a lucky shot off on one of the Rhinos.
Now, the other thing about him is he does not have the +1 armor pen.
No,
so he'll just be strength 8 Melta. But still, strength 8 Melta, pretty good chance of popping a Rhino with that too. So it should be interesting. The mission is pretty straightforward. We're both going to be deploying in a kind of Dawn of War deployment, but 18 inches from our table edge. We're still going to roll off for who deploys first. Basically the roll off will determine, did I spot the ambush before it happened or not? And essentially, the Rhinos are Quirk's objectives, but we both basically still have the murder raid kind of objective, which is 1 victory point for everything that we kill. But Quirk gets 3 victory points for each Rhino that he kills. That's on top of the victory point that he gets for killing a model. So the Rhinos are basically worth 4 victory points each. So that gives him a bit of an advantage because I have much more in the terms of victory points, so he should be able to win the mission a lot easier and get a point for his side. But more importantly, the Rhinos, on my side specifically, not his Rhino, these 3 Rhinos are worth supply points. Whoever has the Rhino, so if he kills one, then he gets it, or if I still have it with at least 1 hull point, then I get it, gets D3 times 10 supply points per Rhino. So basically they're going to loot the Rhinos for all their ammo and there's parts and things. So there's a potential 90 supply points on the board, but also a potential 30 supply points on the board as it's D3 times 10. So for example, if Quirk kills 2 of them, then he'd roll D3 times 10 plus D3 times 10, giving him anywhere from 20 to 60 supply points. And same thing if I still have 2 left over or all 3 left over or anything else like that. And so obviously this favors the traders a bit, although I do get free points in bringing the extra free Rhino, and I'm 50 points ahead, so I'm 100 points ahead, but the mission favors the traders. And so that's kind of how we're going to be doing it. We're trying to GM and narrative it so that when one side gets ahead, the scenario will try to balance it back, even though I clearly have a points advantage, plus I have an extra leader, and I have the action pool. If for all intents and purposes, I have the stronger army, but hopefully with the mission, the way it's running, we'll kind of balance that back. But we'll have to wait and see. And it all comes down to dice, right?
Oh boy!
I love dice. All right, let's roll off. We'll roll off to see who gets to choose sides. Now this roll off determines who deploys first and also who goes first, although the other side could spend an action point, if they have any, to try to seize. 2 for me. 2 for you. I tried, Quirk, I tried.
Come on, dice.
1.
4. Oh, thank you.
So Quirk's gonna choose a side and deploy first, and then I'll deploy, and then we'll see who goes first. Everybody's deployed. Quirk deployed first, although he chose infiltrate for the Alpha Legion tactic, and so he infiltrated everything but the jet bikes. So jet bikes can't infiltrate, I guess?
No.
Because they have Legion Astartes? Or they don't have Legion Astartes?
I don't believe.
Huh.
Either way, I don't want to infiltrate them.
Got it. Because they have the melt-a-bumps.
Yes.
That's why we'll say, just in case. And then you got one veteran over here just because he couldn't fit in the Rhino, because the Rhino's full of 10 guys. A couple Meltas, you got your hero in there. What's his name? Craig?
Craig.
D. Craig.
D. Craig.
And we got your other, now that's a support Melta on that side, and jet bike. And then I got my Rhino spread out. Can't just pack them together, make it really easy for you. And then my Firedrake, the other Terminator, and a couple veterans. And I basically stuck the guys on top that are in each side, inside of each of them. So there's 2 flamers and a Melta and a veteran. We've got a flamer, a pyroclast, and a veteran. Flamer and pyroclast, Melta, and a veteran. So nice dispersion of firepower. My veterans will all be snipers, as per the usual, because these are the same dumb veterans that you fought last time. So you got to get some revenge, right?
Sweet, sweet revenge.
So you automatically get first turn unless I spend an action point and try to seize, which I'm going to try to do. Because I had 7 action points, I have a leader, which brought me up to 9, so why not, right? 8. And seize! 4. Nope, no seizing. So Alpha Legion, turn 1.
Starting off, my support melt is going to go 3... Well, 2, and then 3... 4, right there.
Not Melta range, but still in range.
This jet bike is going to jump up 12. Whee! It's right here. This jet bike is... Well, yeah, let's scoot over here so we get line of sight on them. The Rhino will move up 6 to here.
Are you disembarking?
Nope. One lone veteran. Get distracted by him. Go after him. He's the biggest
Well, he does
threat.
have strength 5 bolters against my Rhino.
He is the biggest threat. Start of the shooting phase. Got to fire my Melta into that Rhino. Let's see if I can get an early lead here.
3's to hit. That's
Ooh.
a hit. Now you're not in Melta range, so strength 8 against armor 11, so 3's to glance. Good start. Nothing.
Gonna shoot the heavy bolter into that Rhino there.
Try to get some glancing hits.
3s.
Oh, there's an ammo check. 4 plus ammo check. Hey, you made it. And then 6 to glance. Hey!
Woo!
Definitely no cover there, because you're hitting the side armor way out in the open, so down to 2 hull points.
Rapid fire this bolter into your Rhino. 3s.
Hey. And then you're looking at 6s to glance. It's your strength 5. Well, you're not strength 5, you just get +1 armor pen, but it's like your strength 5. Nothing.
Heavy bolter on the jet bike, firing into the Terminators and
Veterans. 3's to hit.
Huzzah!
Hey, no ammo checks at least. 3's to wound. Okay. Alright.
Then out of the hatch of the Rhino, 2 Meltas going into that Rhino.
No, just 2 bolters. Meltas are out of range.
Oh, that's right. 2 bolters. Hitting on 3s.
Hey, no ammo check. Whew. And then your strength 5
So-
because of your vet tax.
6s.
No.
The Commie Bolter has 1 shot going into your Terminators and Veterans. Show me a 3. Hey.
And then 4 to wound. No.
Ooh.
I got a fire point, so 2 of the guys are going to overwatch. I'm going to make an initiative check for reactionary fire to see if I can fire at full ballistic skill. And I get to re-roll this because I have the abundant supply of armor. I pass it anyways.
Jink.
And you want to jink?
Definitely jinking.
I have a couple flamers that are strength 5, or I could do a strength 6 AP1 and a strength 8 AP1. Yeah, let's do those. Yeah, let's do the strength 6 AP1 shot. I know I could do the Overwatch with the Flamer. That'll definitely hit you more. Because remember, Overwatch Fire can pin a unit. So if he fails this pinning check, if he takes any wounds. So maybe I want to go for that instead. Well, let's do the Melta first. So we're looking at 3s to hit. Oh no! Ammo check on a 2+. I pass it. You know, I'm going to go for one of the Flamers. Just because I want to get those hits and try to cause a wound. So it doesn't really matter which one it is. So Pyroclast or the other one. They're both strength 5. So D3 auto hits. 3 hits. And that'll be 4s to wound at strength 5 against the jet bike. We got 2 wounds. 2+ save. You're alive, but you do have to make a pinning check because you did take a wound, even though you saved it.
Passed.
Ooh, really passed. Look at that.
Super passed.
You need a 5-inch charge. You got to roll 3 dice and take your 2 lowest.
Come on!
Oh no. Okay, my turn. Well, let's drive right there.
Tank shock? You want a tank shock, right?
Nah.
Try and tank shock.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Next, I'm going to have my Firedrake Master come out here, and I'm going to take a bit of a chance here and have these guys hang behind them just so I can get that at least 1 point for my Paragon thing. Dozer Blades to see if this guy can move. Didn't roll double 1. It's going to move up 6 inches just to here. This Rhino will back up a little bit. Actually, you know what? Let's go after that veteran, the one that you want as a distraction. I'll take the bait.
Yay!
And come over here, but I want to stay a little further than 5 inches so that he'll be further away from enemies than my Firedrake Master. So for my Paragon Strike Force roll, he is closer to enemies than this unit, and it does say to count that one, this Rhino, and this Rhino. The guys inside don't count, and this Rhino is like 3 inches away from your support guy, so he wouldn't count. That gets me 3 action points in total. We're going to start the Combi Bolter on the Rhino. It is going to rapid fire into your veteran. 3s to hit. 4s to wound. 1 wound.
3 up armor. He's good.
I'm going to try to focus that vet down. I'm going to do 1 Melt-A-Gun and 1 rapid fire sniping bolter at the vet. Melt-A-Gun first. 3s to hit, and then 2s to kill. Unless you go to ground to take a 6 up.
I might as well.
He's dead otherwise, right? No,
Oh, he's dead.
You're going to throw 1 crack grenade at your bike. 3s to hit. And then 3s to wound. Strength 6 for toughness 5. That's a wound.
2 up armor.
Saved. And a bolt pistol from the other veteran. Hitting on... I guess that was a 4 to wound with a crack grenade because I have the veteran tactics. Didn't matter. I still wounded. We're hitting on 3s and then wounding on 4s thanks to the sniper. Nothing. And we'll have 1 bolter from here and 1 bolt pistol. Actually, no, I'm in range with the Melta. It's 12 inches. So Melta and a bolter against that same jet bike. Start with the bolter. Rapid fire. Oh, well, that's an ammo check, but a 2+ ammo check. We're good. And the Melt-A-Gun misses. I'll take a long shot, combi bolter from the Rhino into the other jet bike. Single shot, 3s to hit, and then 5s to wound. Nothing. I'll have the vehicle use the heavy flamer against your support Melta. Let's roll to see if I do have to do an ammo check first. No, I do not. I had to roll a 1 in order for that to happen. And that's a strength 6 flamer because I'm a salamander. 2s to wound.
3 up armor.
Oh, he dies.
End of the shooting phase, I have a pinning check right here. And
Leadership 8.
he's fine with the 3.
Pass. The Firedrake Master in a squad will declare a charge against him so he can reactionary fire.
Ooh.
Normally, reactionary fire cannot be done with heavy weapons unless you're relentless, and a jet bike by default has a relentless special rule. But then Quirk remembered that he jinked, so he's got to snap fire anyways.
Heavy bolter, snap firing, 6s. Nothing.
No ammo check though. I need a 5-inch charge, but I get -1 because I'm a salamander, so I actually need to roll 6. But I can reroll any of the dice because my armor is abundant.
Ooh.
I scavenged all the servos off the Alpha Legion legs, so now I can go a little faster. So I need to roll 6 or higher. Oh, okay. I'll take that 6. Yup. And then you. And lightning claws. And 12 inches, so I can definitely get into base contact.
Initiative 4, so I get to attack first. 1
Well,
die.
same time as me,
Wow.
but we'll have you attack first.
4. Nope, good times. I'm done.
I'm gonna go straight to my Firedrake Master. He's initiative 1, so technically the other guys go first, but to save us some time. I got 4 attacks sitting on 3s. I have to reroll 1 successful, but I also have to reroll 1 unsuccessful. So There is an unsuccessful that I'll re-roll. And there is a successful that I'll re-roll. Look at that, 2 hits. So 2's to kill. No saves. Yeah, he's dead. Are we surprised?
No.
I'll consolidate to 5 inches. And I'll use that to close the gap. And to get closer. Actually, he's only a paragon during my movement phase, so I'll keep him back and have these guys cover him. At the end of my turn, I've killed a veteran, a support guy with a Melta, and 1 bike, which gives me 3 victory points. But obviously pretty early in the game to tell who is going to win this. As we go into Alpha Legion, turn 2.
Start the movement phase, gonna jump right there.
I can't fail this!
I hope I can't. My Rhino is going to just back up.
No disembarking?
No disembarking. Just gonna back up 6 right here. Started my shooting phase. Heavy bolter going into the front of your Rhino.
3's to hit. No ammo check, but only 1 hit.
And looking for a 6.
No.
Over here I have 2 Meltas. They're gonna fire at that unit right there.
They don't have sniper. Not that it would matter for the precision shot. What?
I'm gonna have my pistol fire. My plasma pistol.
Oh, from your sergeant? Because if he does the kill, then he gets his redemption.
Yes.
3's to hit?
3. That's
what do we get?
6.
That's a 6.
And a 2.
He's a seeker, isn't he?
No.
Oh, no, that was your other guy. Yeah. Never mind.
That is a wound.
That's a wound. We got a 4-off invuln as it's cataphracty. Oh, he failed!
Thank you!
Terminator goes down.
Then I'll fire a Melta. Hitting on a 3.
Oh, ammo check, 4+. Oh no! Somehow those 2 guys firing makes everybody else drop the bolter cartridges out of their bolters. So they are out of ammo.
Still have the Kami bolter on top, so let's see if these 2 shots can do some damage. 3s. Ooh, and 4s. 1.
Wound. So either way, they're at a pinning -1 because you've done wounds twice on them now. 3+. Saved. So first we have a pinning check to make on them at -1 because 2 separate squads caused the pinning check. So leadership 8, they're fine. Now we have a morale check, but no modifiers because only 1 squad caused casualties. Then we're fine. Assault phase.
Charging.
Reactionary fire.
Drink.
Initiative 4 check. I make. Start with the Melta, hitting on a 3. Oh! Ammo check, 2+. Oh! They're out of ammo!
Thank you!
So we'll do one of the flamers. So D3 auto hits. Oh, 3. And these aren't veterans, these are just support flamers, so they're just gonna wound you on 4s as they're strength 5 flamers. 1 wound. 2+. Oh no!
Why?
Oh no! Hey, they're out of ammo. So that's the end of your turn.
I have a Rhino left.
This is good. Well, no, you have a Rhino full of guys
I have a Rhino full of guys
that are out of ammo.
who are about to get charged by a Thunderhammer.
Well, I'll kill the Rhino. The guys will be fine. Hey, the Firedrake Master's like, haha, I'm out front because I am the bravest of them all. Dozer blades, not +1. I'm gonna drive it over here. Get those Meltas in range. It will be combat speed. And this one's gonna go up too because you guys are gonna be out of that Rhino soon. Combat speed. Gotta squeeze through this tree, so don't roll +1. We're good. We're gonna drive up 10, pivot, move another inch, pivot, move another inch. And in my movement phase, I have 1, 2, 3 units behind that can see my Firedrake Master and that are further away from you. And so that gives me 3 more action points. Shooting phase, I don't know if I want to bother snap firing because I'll just roll this. Nah, what the heck. Let's snap fire a Melta into your Rhino. 6 is to hit. No, that's an ammo check of 2+. We're good. 1 vet is going to throw a crack grenade. 3 is to hit. That's a hit, and then we're looking at a 5 to glance. No. This Rhino is going to flat out 6 inches. In the assault phase, Firedrake Master and his veterans are going to declare a charge against your Rhino. So the guys, 2 guys can overwatch, but they're going to have to snap fire because they're out of ammo.
Gonna rapid fire, snap shoot 2 Meltas, hitting on 6s.
They will insta-kill. Oh, another ammo check. Oh, you're already out of ammo, so it doesn't matter.
But I suddenly got ammo.
Haha, yeah, that's how that works. I need a 4-inch charge, but since I'm a salamander, I really need to roll a 5, but I get to reroll any of the dice because I'm awesome. Okay, 8. I'll slap on a crack grenade with one of my vets. hitting on a 3, and then glancing on a 4 against your rear armor. Got a glance. 2 hull points as the other veteran just swings with his close combat weapons. 4 attacks on a charge and on 3s. And then we need 6s to glance. Nothing. But we got the Pyre class rewarded, or not the Pyre class, the Firedrake Master. He's got 4 attacks hitting on 3s, but he's got to reroll 1 unsuccessful with Mastercrafted, and 1 successful because I'm maimed. Ooh, that actually cost me 1. Just a glance. We got 2 pens and it blows up on a 6. This is AP2. Oh, it blows up. It doesn't really matter how far it goes because I'm right next to it. So these 3 guys get hit from the strength 4, winning them on 4s. 2 wounds. I guess I get to allocate because they're all closest, so I'll put on the 2 vets. 3 up. Ooh, 1 dies. Explodes and the 10 guys inside take strength 4 hits. Oh no. We gotta randomly allocate them. So let's make this easy. We'll put 5 regular guys in one half and 5 important guys in the other half. So it'll be 4 plus will be important guys. Okay, so these will be regular guys. And then we'll have 1, 2 be Meltas and 3 be your hero. So, oh, then we gotta re-roll the 6. So, the 2 Meltas. So 2 guys with Meltas, 3 up saves. One of them dies. And then 5 regular guys, 3 up save. 1 more dies. Yeah. You get a pinning check at leadership 9. Oh! You don't even get your 2 action points. Do you get to re-roll it or anything? Do you want to use an? Oh, you don't have any action points to re-roll. It's all going Quirk.
No.
So I guess it's your turn now.
Okay.
You're pinned.
Yep.
But they can fire.
Yep.
So what's your choice? What are you gonna fire at?
I'm gonna shoot at your hero.
Yeah, try to get some revenge. At the very least, tear me down, even if I'm gonna win the mission.
Snap shooting. I'm missing 2 more dice because I've got.
You got 6 bolters.
6 bolters.
6 is to hit. Don't worry about ammo checks. Hey, you got 3 hits. 4 is to wound. And the Melta.
Ha!
And the Plasma.
Huzzah!
Okay. Well, that's your turn, I guess. So I'll just readjust. Get out of the way of the 1 Rhino. This Rhino is going to drive up 6 inches. And you know what? I'm going to pivot, so I'm going to do a difficult terrain. Anything but double 1. We're good. So we're going to pivot on the spot, and we're going to disembark. Oh, the guys inside. We got a flamer. Keep him further back than my Firedrake Master. We got my Pyroclast, and a Melta, and a veteran with Bolter. This one's going to drive through the building, so no double 1s. We're good. I'm actually going to have this one just drive at combat speed. And I'll be ready for next turn to get out and do some damage. And this one will go at cruising speed as well, just to close that gap. Ambush us, will ya? Shooting phase, we're gonna do our 2 flamers, both strength 5. Actually, before I do the wounds, I got 15 hits. I'm gonna see if I have to do an ammo check. I do not have to do an ammo check, and I wound you on 3s.
Got 7 guys before we get to my Artificer armor. 3 up. Oh, there's 1.
2 more. 1 dies.
So that will kill this guy off.
And before we go any further, I forgot to count my Paragon Strike Force thing, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra action points. Melt a gun, 3s to hit and 2s to kill.
Dead.
And then a bolter. This is a sniper bolter. Hitting on 3s and then wounding on 4s. Nothing. Let's toss 1. You know, let's toss a frag grenade right into the middle of them. Direct hit will hit all of them. That's a direct hit. 6 hits, wounding on 5s. Yeah, 2 wounds.
2 3-up saves.
Oh no!
Come on!
Frag grenades, you scary. We'll do the 3 Rhinos next. This combi bolter will not be snap firing, and then we'll snap fire 2 other combi bolters. So the not snap firing one, 3s to hit, twin linked. And 4s to wound, nothing. And then we got the 2 snap firing ones. They're both coming from the same direction, so I'm just gonna roll them at the same time. 6s to hit, although I guess we need to know which one is out of ammo, if there's any out of ammo. Okay, so on a 4+, it's the one in the back. Nope, the one in the front. Out of ammo on a 2, unless I roll 2+. Okay, didn't matter. Hit you twice, wound you on 4s. Another reason I'm not worried about stacking the pinning of morale is because he has a stubborn guy in there, so I'm not concerned about that. And we'll do a Melta and a Bolter from inside this one. We'll have to snap fire. Rapid fire bolt gun. Oh, we got an ammo check, 2+. We're good. Melta gun. Misses. Just a Bolter from this one, everybody else is out of range. So one shot, getting on a 6, nothing.
Now the shooting phase is over, I have a pinning check.
Leadership 9.
Passed. And I also have a morale check because I lost models.
Oh,
Oh!
we're running!
No! How far are we running?
7 inches. You're not off the table.
Charge me now.
Can't, you're too far away. You know what, I'm gonna try the charge anyways, because you're gonna have to snap fire, no reactionary fire.
Snap firing the Melta. That's a miss. Snap firing the Plasma. That's a miss. And my 2 bolters in rapid fire. Nothing.
I need a 10-inch charge. I need to roll 11 because I'm a salamander, but I can re-roll any of the dice that I want. I still failed the charge. So not looking too good, Quirk.
All right, well, starting my turn, I have a morale check.
See if you regroup. They made it. So 3-inch movement. Last chance to kill my Firedrake, unless you want to go for a Rhino. You're snap firing either way. So what would you like to do?
Let's go for the Firedrake.
You want.
I want some sweet revenge.
Yeah, because I don't get to get rid of my affliction, my maiming, unless I'm still alive at the end of the game. So go for it. Snap firing.
Looking for a 6 with the Melta.
Melta misses. Plasma.
No.
That's a get hot. And an ammo check. So he's dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
Was that were you rolling your armor?
Yeah, I was.
Well, you were, weren't you? Yeah. Oh. You still get your redemption thing, though.
What?
You made your ammo check. And then the 2 bolters. Oh! You've already made your ammo check, because it's only once per squad.
Well, that's nice.
So would you like to just call it that I kill these 3?
Yeah.
Or do you want to play it out just in case you actually do manage to kill something else?
I'm pretty sure you're gonna kill those.
It's up to you. It's up to you. We could play it out. I can move up, fire at you with about 4 Meltas and a bunch of flamers.
Let me think this one through really quick. That's a Melta. And that's a Melta.
It's just more like
And
there's a
those are
chance that my Firedrake Master could charge and die to Overwatch or
Oh,
something.
but you got some more Melta over there.
I know. Like they could come up, disembark. They could come up, disembark. They could move up, and you've
I
got.
think it's safe to call it at this point.
Okay, so we'll count these 3 as destroyed
Yes.
then, and just call it a game. Oh man. You want to shake?
No. I wanna
No,
try.
let's calculate points. I can't believe it. So I don't even want to roll this. I get D3 times 10 times 3.
So
this is 3, 2, and 2. So that's 50, 60, 70 supply points. That's wonderful. You don't get any.
No.
So I'm up to 85 supply points. I've got my pool of 19 action points. I get rid of my maiming because I did my redemption thing. I'm going to use 10 action points to upgrade my Firedrake Master to have 3 wounds instead of 2, for sure. So I'll be down to 9 action points. And then I think I'm going to just maintain having the 350 points, and then I'll let the other 2 drop, and I'll use the rest of the points to buy some leaders. But I'll have to think about it.
Must be nice.
I know, right? Let's roll for your character. Now you got rid of your 1 consequence, which was the shaken one. So you still have your maimed, and now roll d6 to see what your other one is. 3 is bloodied. A model with this consequence in any squad he joins may only move 4 inches and can't run, jump, or thrust, and suffers a -2 to charge and difficult terrain rolls. Yeah, okay. So basically he's got a broken leg. So he's maimed and he's got a broken leg. Or, yeah, no, he's got a broken leg, let's just say that.
Okay.
And the Space Marine Constitution just isn't doing it. Clearly not Alfarius. You couldn't fool me.
Oh, I tried.
You tried. And my Firedrake Master, because he did his redemption and atonement thing, he loses maimed. So he's back to full health, plus gonna upgrade him and have the 3 wounds. Isn't that nice? Yeah. So with my abundance of supply points, I'm only gonna actually maintain my supply for my points. So I'll keep the 350. The other ones will drop down to plentiful. And that'll buy me a turn of having lots of points to buy leaders. I know I really liked the re-rolling the charge thing. That was nice. I don't think I needed it in this game, but let's face it, it's something that is nice for me to have. And the 2+ ammo rolls instead of 3+, that was nice. But I'd rather just burn a lot of points on leaders. So what you can do with your supply points is you can exchange them for regular points and upgrade guys. So I'm going to spend 15 points to upgrade my Pyroclast Warden to have a Power Fist. And then I'm going to buy a Seeker Leader. So he's the sergeant of the Seeker Squad. And I'm going to give him a Power Sword, a Plasma Pistol, and Artificer Armor. Makes him really expensive at 50 points. But he has the Mark for Death special rule and precision shots. So, you know, that lucky shot with the Plasma Pistol could pick out guys. If not, it's a Plasma Pistol. And I know he might die from it, but he's also a character. So I'll be back up to 3 characters, which will give me more action points at the beginning of the next game. And at the end of round 1, we have a score of 3 in the campaign, so +3, which is essentially essentially the Loyalists are in the lead for this. So there's going to be some desperate comeback. But the Iron Warriors will be showing up next week. And don't forget that the Vault membership deal, where if you sign up for a Vault membership using the link below, then even if you cancel your Vault membership, you get to keep this entire campaign even as it comes out. So even if you cancel before it's all out, you'll get it as it comes out, free of charge, even if you're not a Vault member. And so you can go ahead and click that right now while that offer is still valid, which is until next week, actually, the stuff comes out for it. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for more Victory's Vengeance. Maybe Quirk can get some vengeance. Or victory. Or victory. And happy wargaming.